Hey, hello everyone. We are here for one more live conversation with you about your software developer career, right? So if you can hear me, if you can see me, if everything is good for you, come here on the chat. It could be on the chat here or there or down here or wherever you are, right? Because say hello to the on the chat, right? Well, we're right in the middle. Let me start by saying this, right? We're right in the middle of the Cloud Tech Days initiative, right? So if you want to join us, if you want to improve your cloud skills, please join here. cloudtechdays.com. Tomorrow is going to be our third live masterclass about cloud computing. So you're welcome to join us. So join us to watch this tomorrow. But here today, what we're going to do is that we're going to work on your career. So tell me, what is your biggest question, your biggest difficulty? What is the big thing that's going on right now that has that about your career, right? Your software developer career or your management career or whatever professional career you have. What is your biggest question, your biggest challenge you're facing right now? So Luis is saying, hey, Top Bruno. Hey, Luis, how are you doing, man? Good to see you here. So just please go on the chat, say what is your biggest difficulty that you're going on right now. And actually, let me take a look at the chat here to see if I can get everyone. And so let me just kind of say, all right. Okay. All right. So, all right. So basically, let me tell a little bit about before. You can start asking me questions, right? Go ahead, send me your questions because I want to be helping you with whatever challenge you have right now. But let me tell you this: one thing that people ask me a lot, right, is that what is the best way for us to improve our career? The best way for us to grow our career, right? And the best way for you to grow your career is sharing your knowledge or anything that any knowledge you have, technology project that you participated, difficulties that you have gone through, right? Problems that you have faced. All of those things are great ways for you to grow your career. So when you share those, basically the thing works like this: when you share what you know, other people know what you know, and so they trust you on what you know, right? So let's say you share your difficulties and your problems that you have with Java, right? Let's say you have a problem in a Java project, so you share about this. So other people are gonna know, hey, you know what? Bruno is the guy that knows about this stuff in Java, right? So when they need that, when they need someone they trust to solve a similar problem, they know that you are the person that knows how to solve that problem. So they call you, right? So when people know what you know, I mean, when you share what you know, other people know what you know, and so they trust you on what you know. So they call you, right, when they need you. And that's when you get the best position. That's when you're called for, you get an upgrade in your career. That's when you're called to present at events, right? When people trust you. So it's all about trust. So one thing I want to do right now with you is, and I want to answer your question, right? So if you don't have any questions, I think that's okay. But before I go, one thing I want to do is that I want to give you my best tips on sharing, right? So my best tips on sharing. So basically, let me put this here right now. So I wrote a little ebook, right, called Low Hanging Talks, right? That's a tiny little ebook, and the whole idea of this ebook is that you can go on the QR code right here, right, to download this free ebook. Here is the Low Hanging Talks, and basically it's it's places and talk styles that are very easy to do, right? So you can do this right now. You can go to one of those places today, or you can go and you can give one of those style talks today, right? Basically are very, very simple place where you can start sharing your knowledge, and also very simple talk styles that you can start today, right? No need to prepare slides, no need to do any kind of big preparation. Those are easy to implement places and styles that you can start sharing your knowledge today. So if you want to do this, if you want to grow your career, if you want to start sharing more, this is the place, right? So come here to this QR code right here and download the low hanging talks. Is my free gift to you. It's a book that I released last week, right? And my free gift to you, so you can get, so you can start sharing today, right? I really think that the most important thing you can do for your career is to share your knowledge, right? So LinkedIn user says, hi guys. So now let me actually put here, that's Luis saying, hi Bruno. And then there's LinkedIn user, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, man, because it just showed me as LinkedIn user, shows hi guys. So that's awesome. So good to see you all here. I don't see any questions here in the chat, right? So maybe everyone, it's all okay. So your career is all set, your career is all good and fine. So that's okay, no problem. So come here, download the free. At least you got a free gift, right? How about this, right? At least you got a free ebook that's gonna help you improve your career. And basically, sharing, it's such an amazing thing. Actually, right when I finish here, I'm gonna have a conversation with Oleg. Oleg is actually just pinging me here. Hey Bruno, ping me when you're there. So Oleg, if you're watching me, I'm gonna talk with him in a minute now. And and he's the guy that he's responsible for events, and he shares a lot, right? And so I think that's a great way to grow your career. Sharing can help you be trusted, can help you become known and visible in your career. It can help you build a product, right? Build a company if you want to do that. It can help you travel all over the world. I have this good friend, Otavio Santana, that he travels all over the world because he shares a lot, right? So, this is my best tip for your career. Share your knowledge, share what you know. So right now, if you want, you can download this free ebook. It's an ebook that I wrote and put available. I just kind of released it last week, right? So you're getting this in firsthand right now. So, and then you can have some access. All right, so I don't see any questions here. Maybe my chat's not working very well, right? I saw just a couple of messages, but that's good. So at least you have this little bit of information for your day. Go share, right? Oh, actually, there's a question here. Stati says, how to handle stress in general and how to find time to build side products once in a lead position. All right. So that's an awesome question, Statis. So if you download this ebook right now if you want, but let me answer Statis here. So that's an awesome question. First of all, how to handle stress in general, right? The reason why we feel stress is usually because we feel that we're not in control, right? It's a stress. It's stress. It's let me just tell you how your brain works, okay, Statis? The thing is like this. Our brains have this thing about flight or fight. Either run away or fight with someone, right? So no, when you are in a stressful situation, let's say there's a lion right in front of you. There's out of the forest comes a lion, right? So if there's a lion, either I run away, right, or I fight the lion, right? So that's the two responses that our brains are conditioning to make, right? Either flight or fight. So the problem with stress is that our brains don't know the difference. So there is a lion coming out of the forest, or there is, a big problem in my project, right? There's people not doing what they need to do. We don't know. We see both things. There's danger, right? So our body responds the same way, right? So it responds to either be able to run or be able to fight. The problem is that in a project, we can't run and we can't fight. I mean, so there's nothing to it. So we stay put, right? So we don't do what we are supposed to do. So our body's like ready to run, ready to fight, and nothing happens, right? And so basically, it's important, right, that you remove from yourself this idea that this, that this is a huge problem that you have to either fight or fly, right? So that's why, once there is you're feeling stressed, Statis, you need to figure out, okay, so what is stressing me out, right? Is that the deadline is coming, is stressing me out? Is the people not responding my emails stress me out? Is the customers stress me out? What is the thing that's really kind of crawling under my skin that's kind of getting me in this right hard position? And so once you identify that, identify steps that you can take and timelines, right? Because look, when there's a lion come out of the forest, there's no timeline. You got to run, you got to act right now. But, you know, if someone tells you there's going to be a lion tomorrow, there's no stress, right? Oh, yes, okay, so I'm just not going to be there tomorrow, right? That's so good, right? So the lion's is on tomorrow. So the same thing. So when you set up a deadline, you say, okay, so I'm going to call this customer tomorrow. I'm gonna solve this problem here next week, right? So you starting to put a timeline, because look, the most important thing for you is remove those strong emotions from your brain and put on paper, right? Write down on paper, right? The things that so because then you get your feeling, your emotions, your thinking, you get out of your base brain, right? This is the fight or flight brain, like the one that stays right here in the back of your you know, like in the basal brain, we call, right? It's the brain right on top of your spine. So you move this feeling of hopelessness, you move from here to your frontal cortex, right? If you write things down, if you prepare a plan, right? A plan is something that you have to think. It's on the frontal cortex. It's not here in the basal brain anymore. So then when you make a plan, the stress reduces immediately, because then you're not on the fight or flight mode anymore. Okay, Statis? So that's how you deal with stress, right? And how to find time. Look, time is a question of prioritization, Statis. Either you prioritize your side business or you're never going to do it. So just prioritize. Say, okay, I'm going to spend 30 minutes a day on building my side business, 10 minutes a day on building my side business, right? Okay, before lunch, I'm going to spend 10 minutes building my side business. Before I come back to lunch, I'm going to eat lunch, and I'm going to, instead of eat lunch in 1 hour, I'm going to eat lunch in 30 minutes. And so I'm going to do 30 minutes every day building my product, right? So find things that you can reduce in your day to focus on your side product. You have to make this important. If it's not important, you're never going to do it, Status. Okay? All right. So then Luis asks, what do you think about Terraform in modern cloud environments automation? So look, so Luis, I'm going to answer this generically, right? And so yes, automation is the key to the cloud, right? Doesn't matter, you know, there's all kinds of cool tools, right? Terraform is a cool tool, but there's all kinds of cool tools that you can use for automation, right? And so basically, the one thing that you need, Luis, is whatever tool you want to use, right? So, you know, there's all kinds of good things. There are some cloud providers that already provide their tools. There's some cloud providers you have to use external tools. There are other providers that they connect to several different cloud providers and then create everything for you, for example, right? So all of those are good ways. But the true thing is, if you're using cloud computing, you have to do automation, right? We have to move out, right? So one of the biggest thing of the cloud is to move out from cats to cattle, right? That's an analogy you do. Usually when you don't do cloud, right, you have your own server. That's my server. So you name your server, right? You work, you know which server do you have, right? It's like, you treat as a cat, as a pet, right? So, oh, that's my nice little server right here. How much I like you, my nice little server, right? So we treat the server as something important, right? Now, cloud, we are moving from cats to cattle, right? To the cattle you don't name your cattle, right? It's a bunch of them. It doesn't matter which one it is, right? So that's what we want, right? We want to move from cat to cattle, and to do that, you need to start. That's how you do automation. That's why you do automation, right? So yes, I think that whatever tool you choose, Luis, it's awesome that you're doing automation. That's really, really, really important. All right. Okay. So thanks everyone for the questions. I just had a little bit of time here today to join here with you. Remember that tomorrow at about this time here tomorrow, we're going to join again on the Cloud Tech Days initiative, right? So, if you wanna discuss more about Terraform, Luis, come with us tomorrow for the Cloud Tech Days. We're gonna have a couple of hours of content tomorrow. We did 2 hours of content on Monday. Yesterday was like 3 hours of content, right? That was awesome. We had questions all over the afternoon, right? So that was awesome. And then tomorrow, Friday, we're gonna have more awesome content. We're gonna be available to help you out with whatever situation you want in the cloud. So Luis, if you want to join us tomorrow, so come here, Cloud Tech Days, right? Tomorrow is gonna be our third class, right? Third meeting. So join us tomorrow, completely live. It's 1 p.m. Brazil time, 5 p.m. Europe Central Time. It's like 8 a.m. San Francisco time. So whatever you are, you can join us to be part of the Cloud Tech Days, right? So register here for free. It's 100% free. It's like, we're bringing awesome cloud content for you. All right. Okay, let me just take a look if there's any more questions. No more questions. Okay, I think we answered everything. So thanks, everyone. It was awesome to be here with you. I'm very, very happy that we got this little this few minutes together. So thanks so much. All right. See ya.